Hey there, it's Diane Forster, and welcome to I Have Today, the show that inspires, empowers, and educates you. And we talk about the art of intentional living. I have an incredible show for you today. The wonderful Dame Marie Diamond, my friend, my mentor, is back here with me. She's coming back. And let me tell you, you are about to get ready to have the most epic 2023 imaginable because Marie is here today to bring it. She's just incredible. Let me just tell you about her really quickly in case you don't know who she is. You need to know who she is. She is one of the world's top transformational leaders, speakers, and best-selling authors. She's the only European star featured in the worldwide phenomenon, the movie The Secret. She merges her intuitive knowledge of the law of attraction with her studies of quantum physics, meditation, feng shui, and dowsing to transform the success of individuals and corporations. Her clients include billionaires, A-list celebrities, writers, speakers, CEOs, Fortune 500 companies, governments, and more than 300,000 students online. I am a student and a fan of her work, and we're going to talk all about that because I just spent this weekend binge watching and doing her programs. I can't wait to share this all with you guys. So the theme of our show today is Feng Shui expert Marie Diamond talks about energy numbers. Your energy number is very important that you know because it is, well, she'll explain it better than I do, but it's basically a culmination of the indicator of how to use feng shui and the environment and the 3D to increase and improve the quality and condition of your life. When you know this, you know there's 4 key directions for you. She'll talk all about that. If things in your life haven't been working out the way you wanted to, perhaps you're into manifestation, you're into the law of attraction, you're affirming and intending and praying and doing all the things. You're writing down the goals, you're saying your prayers, you're sitting in meditation and things aren't quite working out for you. It's probably because things are out of alignment with your feng shui and you are blocking yourself unintentionally, like I certainly was. So I'm going to bring Marie on in just a few minutes. Before I do that, I want to share with you what our intention statement is for today. It is, I have today to work with my energy number to manifest. And I know my number, and I'm a 6. I'm a creator. And Marie told me at lunch, we had lunch a couple months ago, and she said, oh, it's going to be a good year for you. And so I'm so excited about it. And now, of course, I want to tap into any and every resource available to help and assist me in my life. But what I did by understanding my number and my energy number, that makes so much more sense for me in my life because I'm utilizing my success direction, my relationship direction, my wisdom direction, my health direction. She's going to talk all about that, but other things in my life. And we all have, there's just so many things I'm excited to share. I'm going to let her share all about it. But, every year the Chinese New Year changes. And so things shift. And so it's really important that you understand this information, utilize the 33% of the environment that is available for you to help and assist you and aid and guide you in your life. So I'm just going to bring her on up here because I'm so excited. And I have so many questions for her. You guys are going to be blown away. I hope you have pen and paper. You're going to take notes. We have so much to share about her. She just released 3 books. She's got her app. She's got her TV network that she's launching. So many exciting things where she's getting her message out to the world in a much bigger way. And so we're going to bring her right up here. But first, let's hear a word from our sponsor, the Spifter. This week's episode of I Have Today is brought to you by the Spifter. The spifter is a fun sifting spoon that makes cooking, baking, and decorating with sugars and spices so much fun. No more mess or wasting your spices. It's fast, clean, and easy. Everything looks and tastes delicious. It's also great for straining loose tea, getting pesky broken cork out of your wine glass, and draining liquid off food like olives and capers. Whether you're a novice cook or a gourmet chef, you'll love the results. The spifter, the kitchen gadget that no kitchen should be without. Well, hello, Marie. So nice to see you.
Hello, Diane. And I'm getting a spifter. I didn't even know of the existence, and I love cooking. So,
oh well, I'm the inventor. I don't know if you knew that.
Didn't know that.
Yes, that's my product. That was my entryway into entrepreneurship. I created a kitchen product and out of left field. Yeah, that's a story for another day, but I will get you one for sure. Make sure. Well, I am beyond excited to have you back. So excited to share everything that you have going on with the audience today and my experience. We've known each other for a few years. My experience with your work and what's been happening with it. And so I want to, I just give a little snapshot of your background, because we had you on the show before and you shared your whole amazing story, how you came to be. And so, but anybody who may not know it, just share a little bit about that. And then we are going to get into some great conversations. Okay. I have so many questions for you.
Very good. Well, originally I'm from Belgium, a small city called Bruges. It's very known in the world as a beautiful place. And so from background, I come from I would say lower class background. But I was very intelligent as a child and very intuitive. And I saw energy, and I didn't know what that all meant at that time. But I had a big shift happening when I was 15 after a near-death experience by being run over by a truck. And from that moment on, I had a very clear vision. And it was told to me on the other side that I was here to enlighten more than 500 million people. I had no idea what that meant, but I would ask every day, show me how, show me what I need to do to enlighten 500 million people. And the first step was I became a lawyer, an international criminal lawyer, to work with governments, both Belgian and European governments. And then I felt like that was not it. And I was going to slow the transformation of the world. So I already had studied Feng Shui from my 15 years on, meditation. And so I started teaching that and doing inspirational talks at 31 after my first child was born. And I didn't look back from that moment on. I just kept going and going. And at a certain moment, I thought Belgium was too small. And I went to America. And within a year being in America, I had very top clients that I was mentoring, like people like Bob Proctor, Jack Canfield, John Gray. They asked for my advice. A little unknown woman from Belgium at that time. And that's how I also got through Jack Canfield in The Secret. That, of course, blew my world open to share my information, how my part in Law of Attraction is about how your environment is affecting the results of your Law of Attraction. And since then, I've been teaching worldwide in all continents. And I have actually more than 1 million students online now. And it's been just a wonderful journey in supporting people to maximize the results of their manifestation.
It's so powerful. I did not know that story, that you came to America after studying meditation, and that's how you started working. You started working with people like that, like Bob Proctor and John Gray and Jack Canfield. I must have missed that somewhere along the way. So fascinating.
It was, I have to be honest, I had no idea who they were. They were calling upon me. And because I work with one of their colleagues, Marcia Shaimov, and the word went around that I did such a magical changes in people's life. And I went to these people. I had no idea of their millions of books they already had printed and brought forward. So, yeah, that's how I started in America.
Yes. And then all of that led to, you knew you were going to touch, impact the lives of 500,000 people.
A
And
million people. And
yeah,
that's actually what happened with The Secret. The Secret
yes,
reached that many people. Um, so I was part of that amazing message.
yeah. Well, you really are one of a kind. And anyone who's watching this, Marie is truly one of a kind. She's so special because you do combine all of those gifts together in a very unique way. And you take the law of attraction and quantum physics and feng shui and dowsing, and everything that you do makes you very, very, very talented and gifted. And it's why people get amazing results. So what I wanted to especially have you on, it's International Women's Month. It's International Women's Day later this week. And you are a woman of the world, an international woman who everyone in the world should know. And you have a lot of changes happening in your business right now. You didn't just launch one book, you launched three at the same time. Talk about that.
Well, it's been a dream of mine for bringing out a lot of books. And, through the normal publishing system, it takes sometimes a lot of time. And I was like, I can't wait. So I set up my own publishing company. This is, I'm entrepreneurial. And my team was like, Marie, you can only bring one book out at a time because you have to get into the bestseller level of Amazon. And said, no, we'll do three. We do three. And so we all got three in 1 week on the number one bestseller in the feng shui category in all the major cities and countries in the world. So, and it was because I felt, one book was just not enough because they're all intertwining. And of course, we're going to talk about today about the energy number. Yeah,
Yes,
so the energy number book is
yes,
available both on Kindle and on paperback. And this is really the first book I always say to people you need to have, because what I have shared with people is that um, based on your birthday and your birth gender, there is a calculation that we're making in feng shui. And feng shui is an energy system that, like Tai Chi, like Qigong, like acupuncture, um, is able to find out where are the energy blockages, but this time not in your body, but in your environment. Yeah. Or to see where you need to activate something to get the most results. And so, based on the energy number, and you can actually find that also out on the free Mary Diamond app. If you go to the iOS or you go to Google Play, you will find our Mary Diamond app, the energy number, and you will be asked to put in literally your date of birth and your birth gender, and
yes,
it will calculate something. And then for you, it was number 6. I am number 5. So when you click on number 5, you will see, you will get your own profile. Yeah.
yes,
So that profile for me is a 5. I'm a connector. I love connecting people together. I love connecting the dots together. The 5 is also considered the mother. Yeah. So I love being the mother for everybody.
mhm,
And you are the creator. So you have always amazing new ideas, and you love to just share all the new ideas and help other people with their creativity. Yeah.
yes. That's
That is
very much me. Yes.
that is you, right? And so people, when they know the number, they will actually get their 4 best directions. Yeah. And there
Mhm.
are 4 directions, and one is for success, and that will activate your success and money. One is for relationship. It activates your romance, your professional relationships. You also have your health direction that activates your health flow. And your wisdom is all about your spirituality and the way you want to inspire yourself and motivate yourself. And so, what people then have with the app is they will have free access to all kinds of videos that will activate and show you what you can do to activate your success That's the first thing. And then they can upgrade to know all the information and get a whole year of feng shui course based on their birthday. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And so, but the major thing is they will get a compass. Yeah. So this is the compass for me, and you will have a different compass. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So your success, my success direction is southwest, yours is west. So it flips for you. Yeah.
Yes.
So what does that mean? And that's when you want them to know more about it. So the app is a first step. But then if you want to really continue activating your whole home and even making your vision board first step, based on your birthday, you get the energy number book. Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
And
We're definitely
so,
we're gonna have links for all your books, everybody
okay,
who's
thank
watching
you.
or listening. Yes.
And so it's
Mhm.
really interesting because a lot of people, I've been working with the law of attraction since I'm very, very young, manifesting amazing things. And a lot of the people I shared that I was working with, like Jack Canfield and Bob Proctor and Rhonda Byrne from The Secret,
Yeah.
Marianne Williamson, um, you know, John Gray, the greatest speakers and teachers, Vishen Lakiani from Mind Valley and so forth. They, at a certain moment with their mindset, they get to certain results, of
Right.
course. But
Hmm.
then they come to me and say, Marie, I'm stuck. I'm hitting a ceiling. And I said, yes, because you know you are reaching a certain level of manifestation with your soul. That you do that through prayer and meditation. You actually that's what we call the spiritual part of law of attraction. You can do a lot with your willpower and your actions and your mindset, but most people are using in the self-help to create their goals, and that's called the human luck, but it's not complete. The
Right.
last part is your environment. And it's even in Think Rich and Grow Rich. We even have there a certain sentence that says location is everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when I remember talking to Bob Proctor, the late Bob Proctor, and when I was feng shuiing his home and his offices, he was like, people underestimate the location. I said, yes, but feng shui, the Chinese understood for thousands of years, is not just the location of where you're working, but also how it's inside. It's a reflecting energy of your subconscious. Yeah.
Yes.
And so whatever is around you reflects inside through the mirror experience of our subconscious brain. And so we're thinking everything around us is not affecting us, but it actually is constantly 24 hours a day where we're sleeping, living, working, having a social life. It's reflecting back towards us. And so if we are able to change that energy, and that's why we use the personal energy number to find out what do we need to activate first to attract money, to attract success, health, and relationships and inspiration. And so I remember, for example, talking to Jack Canfield, and he said, like, I don't feel respected enough. Like, I got like already 100 million books out, but I don't feel like I got respected enough for that. And I said, well, where are your awards? And his awards were completely in a little dark corner of his office. I
Yeah.
said, let's get all your awards in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And put them in your success direction. Like, it's like saying to the universe, I'm so proud of my own successes, my awards. Yeah.
Yes.
And so he's like, oh, but I don't want my awards to be out. I said, well, you're saying to the universe, I'm not open for more awards. Yeah, I'm
Right.
not open to be respected. And he also said, like, I'm known in the USA, but I want to be known worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And I said, well, let's get a globe, a broad, beautiful globe. And I put it in his success direction and said, from now on, you're telling the universe, because you are the universe and you're looking at it, I am ready to be successful worldwide. And then he got a
Mhm.
secret that brought him worldwide success. And then his books just started going even more immense in publication in many languages. And he was
Wow.
like, it is just like almost acupuncture of your environment. Yeah. By putting the right things in the right place based on your birthday. And it's an incredible tool, and it's so much easier than having the discipline to always have a positive mindset. I always say, like, your home has a mindset of its own, so it helps to trigger your mindset to be focused on the things that are important. Yeah.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
that's what we do.
Hmm. It's like when you're breathing in and out and the air, it just, we feel better when we deep breathe, right? It's just more relaxed, it's more peaceful. That energy feels really good. Well, there's an energy in everything, and the energy shifts. And so, right, why wouldn't we respect that and honor that? And this because we've been friends for a while now, and I just shared with you, and I'm sharing this with everyone. I did Marie's courses this weekend. I binged them. Like, I was immersed in the diamond methodology and Marie and learning. And what I did is, she's got two courses, and we'll talk about this, but I did the Magical 2023 course, which is the vision board course, which I would love for you to share a little bit about it. But what I was saying to Marie earlier is, it's about her very unique vision board. It's different than anything else that's out there. There are colors, there are numbers, there are words, there are directions. It's not just like taking a piece of paper and putting, a bunch of things on it. Here, I'll just flash mine really quickly. This was last year's. So this is a very, very unique vision board. And to go through your course and understand this was my second year doing it. It was definitely easier for me this second time around, because there's so many things to it, but it's so worthwhile because it works. It's incredible how it works, what I've manifested in my life by having this vision board last year. So talk a little bit about that.
Yes. So when we look at a home, we consider the three-dimensional vision board. Yeah. And so every year with the Chinese New Year, we see that there are some slight shifts. Your energy number stays always the same from the moment you're born till the moment you go from this planet. But there's slightly little shifts. It's almost like, I call it, predictions of how the energy will flow for your energy number this year. So both your number and my number are very extrovert numbers this year. So we have like a lot of things we have prepared for this past year will just come out and be visible. Other
Mhm.
years we'll feel we're more introvert and we're more working on restructuring, transformation. So there's always this yin and yang vibration, and we can see how that unfolds. And based on that, we can actually make a two-dimensional vision board. And so what you just showed is with your vision board, I just want to show, you kind of showed this layout. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you will see in the center is you, right? So what we're creating, it's almost like what we can do in a home with the best directions. We can put this on paper. And so the first step is, most people, when they have a vision board, they're very chaotic vision boards. Yeah, they
Yes.
put like a lot of things on it, and they have not even stand still with what is really what they want. Yeah, they
Mhm.
haven't really written down even their goals for it. So I always say the center of your vision board should be an image of you. Yeah, so
Mhm.
because you're the center of the universe, and that vision board is what you're sending out. It's like we're literally seeing it as eight directions. Yeah, it's
Yes.
like from the center you're sending out the messages to the universe. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then based on that, there are, based on your number for each year, there's certain colors, and you'll see the vision board basic that you have now is different than the one you'll have in this year. So there's different colors, and they're all based on what we call time feng shui, because every year there's a new timing coming in. And it's also connect with directions, and the directions of your compass are also on the vision board. There's
Mhm.
connection with keywords, like specific words that you need to focus on this year. Yeah. Um, then there's certain symbols that we're adding to it. So it's almost like you're creating an organized vision board that
Yes.
has, when you then place it, that's the top of it, on the right place in your home. Yeah,
Hmm.
this would make it, and just leave it on the table, it will not react that much. But if you then place it in the right place for you based on your birthday for this year, it just maximizes the result. We have people for the last 15 years coming back every year to do the vision board, and they are always saying this kind of vision board creates the most results they have ever experienced, because we are not only bringing in the analytical brain, but also the creative brain, with the
Yes.
colors, with the symbols, and it becomes very clear. Like, people become very, there's a whole inner process. And at the same time, I'm telling you then also what to do in your environment with colors, with symbols, to activate your vision board on a three-dimensional level. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so it's an inner process. At the same time, your whole home is readjusted, reactivated, with amazing results.
Well, I was telling you, and I was doing the vision board course, and at the same time I was doing that, I was getting up and moving things around in my house. I was shifting things, putting the colors, getting my, all the things, like my crystal quartz where it needed to go, the candles where they needed to go, the colors where they needed to go. I have a few more things to do. And it's incredible. Even just last night, the way I slept last night, I have to tell you, I slept so good, and I dreamt a lot last night. So just even doing it, already, I can already feel a shift. It's so powerful. Yeah.
It shifts very quickly. So that's the whole point. Is like you're bringing something in harmony and alignment between your goals. Yeah, the goals that you have in your mind, but then you put them for the first time, perhaps really on paper, like energetically correct. And then you transpire it into your environment. So your environment is aligned with that. And the results, I mean, the work I do and the results I have in my life are really the results of doing this work. Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of being a lawyer somewhere in Belgium, I'm a global, feng shui master with, so much impact. And the impact I've seen is so gentle but so profound. And it's never like, sometimes you do methodologies or modalities that you like have a lot of resistance, and that you have a lot of like first challenges, or a lot of turmoil has to come forward before you come to a solution. With this system, it is all always with ease and harmony and balance and fast, very fast results.
Yes, and something you mentioned, you said, there's lucky and unlucky numbers, and one of the questions I had for you, because I was so intrigued by this, is you teach us, your students, about advanced feng shui. That there were two things that came up for me. There was one was the three killings that you taught, and then the Grand Duke Jupiter. And you don't have to give it away what it is, but what I didn't realize is, oh wow, I have to watch for that energy too, not in a scary way, just be aware of it. And so don't activate it, be aware of it so that it doesn't get activated, right?
Well, the
Or
thing is, it is because of the change of chi, the change of energy every year. Yeah, there are certain areas, certain compass directions that year create more illness, can create more time to reflect, time to transform. Yeah, and there
yeah,
are other areas that just get a boost of energy, and they change all the year. Yeah, so every year there's a new energy coming in. Um, and then, the feng shui masters over thousands of years, you have to think this information, what I'm sharing in even the magical 2023 is already calculated for 10,000 years.
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
So they already manifested, they understood how the chi and the energy flows for 10,000 years. It's incredible, right? And so, and one of that is that there are a few. energies that are coming in every year that people just have to be aware of, that the way they're sitting. Like right now, it's not so great to face west. Yeah. So if you're facing west with your desk, for example, you have more likely what we call the three killings, that from the, and they are coming from the east, that the east has like this like negative experiences that can come, but you can always prevent from this from coming if you know what to place there. Like, for example, in that case, we would put three angels or three deities or three spiritual symbols of protection in the east. Yeah. So we always know where the I would say tricky energy is coming in, and then we are calming it always down. So feng shui is all about not being afraid, but being preventing from
Yes.
negative energy to come. And this is like secrets where literally tycoons and the billionaires pay thousands and thousands of dollars for to know this information, right? And I always felt it's so important that people get this accessible for them, so in their own space. So my online programs are very reasonable price, but you get information, massive information in hours and in ebooks. Yeah,
Yes.
so that you literally get this information, because I want all people to benefit from that. That's why we also created a free app, yeah, so that everybody can start with a lot of free information to already go to the next level and to just try it out, yeah,
Right.
practice it, yeah,
Yeah.
and literally just for under $20 to get the number book. And then if people really want to understand more about the colors, because in the magical 2023 we talk about certain colors, and to really understand what the colors mean, and like for example you use a lot of beautiful rose, right? And I have today is rosewood, and you use fuchsia and magenta, who are all perfect colors based for your energy number, to be
Yes.
honest. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you want to know what they all mean, you can go to the Diamond Energy Principles. It's also
Yes.
out on Amazon, and each one has, for example, this is orange. Yeah, it gives always like what does it do when you have orange around you, where to place orange, what does that bring energetically, so people can meditate with the colors and they can place them around them to really shift the energy. Because let's be honest, we cannot all put sometimes symbols or change things around us, but we want more joy. Well, then put some orange pillows in your living room. And just by seeing these colors, you're reprogramming not just your inner mind, but the inner mind of everybody that comes to your
Wow.
living room. Yeah. So there's small little things people can do. And then if they want to continue, they can go into the practice book, the Diamond Energy Journal, that brings them through a whole process of going through the whole 24 aspects of the diamond, who exists out of 24 facets. And there are 24 principles that we're working with. And even every day in the morning, I always ask, which principle do I need to embody today? Yeah,
Oh, what a good question. That's
right.
good.
And so it's very interesting. I felt like today I had to embody collaboration. So I had my nails on today, so I put fuchsia on, and you have all they're perfectly in match with your colors today.
Oh, I love that. So good. That's so good, Marie. Yes. So all right. So I have a question. Now because I got you here, I have to ask this question. So with the three killings and the direction, I took care of that at my front door because that's the direction of where it's coming in. So I handled it there, but do I need to handle it in every room?
No, you need to really always focus where you are, these special activations, right?
Yes.
I always would look at your front door and I would look at your desk, yeah, because you're sitting there for a long time, especially when, for example, normally my desk is facing west, yeah. And this year it's not good to face west because then you get more attacks from behind you. Yeah,
Ah,
like people get more criticizing you or they're upset with you. So I changed my desk. still facing the door. It's always a first step, always in a power position, see the door. And the second thing is try then by using your app to see, which of the four directions you can face. Like on the app, you always try to avoid looking at the directions that are empty because they don't give you energy. Yeah.
Yes.
They
Yes.
always bring you in what I call more disfocus, disconcentration, more being upset with life, depressed even sometimes. And there are four directions that are positive for you. Yeah.
Yes.
We
Yes.
always need to try to look at this direction. So right now I could not face west, but I could face northwest, still seeing the door. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you have to see what is possible. Yeah. And so I can actually facing my health direction. It's not my success direction, but it's still one of the better directions for me. But then you will still see through the energy number book where do you need to activate things. So, for example, number 6, that's your number in your room, and you will just use your compass and you stand in the center of the room and you will look for you where west is. Now, for somebody else, it can be north or east. What is their success direction? Now,
Right.
my success direction is southwest. So, in the southwest, I have all my books there. I have my vision board there. I have my awards there. I have there my media kits, actually. I do have major programs from me speaking in front of thousands of people. So I created what I call a success area. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I have one
And
too.
you have one too, right?
Yeah. I learned that from you. Yes.
Yes. And so if you feel like I don't have any awards or I don't have any programs, I don't have any books, there you always have some books, yeah, that you can that are about positive thinking, or perhaps you can create a vision board, or perhaps you're like, oh, I have based on, for example, your energy number book, there will be certain images or items that I would suggest that you can place there, or certain colors, yeah. For
Yes.
example, in your success direction, having something in royal blue, that's a royal blue. Yeah.
Yes.
For everyone, it's always good. So it could be that you have like a royal blue candle you can place there. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm teaching you to work with simple things. It's not that you have to start going out. Sometimes I literally say to people, oh, you need something rose in your relationship direction. Hey, get some rose post-it notes. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you want two hearts, well, take two hearts, yeah, and
Yeah.
put them and hang them there or place them there. It's all about starting with something simple.
Yes.
Yeah, not
Yes.
that you have to start thinking it needs to be perfect. Yeah, I mean, when I did feng shui and I started really practicing all this, I had just a tiny little studio. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when I
Mm-hmm.
really was going full ahead with that, where I barely had space. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And but I started with small things. Literally, I would take post-it notes and write down what I wanted. Like, oh, I want a fountain there. I just wrote down a fountain and stick the word fountain there. Yeah.
Yes.
So we start with small steps. Yeah.
Yes. That's so good. So easy and simple. Anybody could do that. Anybody could start now.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I
And I
just want
love,
to share very quickly on this.
of course.
One student of mine was living in a tent in a tent camp in near LA, and he heard about my work, and he just literally used post-it notes to hang them out in his tent. Yeah, and 2 years later, he's living in a three-bedroom apartment, has a full-time job, and he's going back every weekend to teach the other people in the tent camp how to use the post-it notes to with their app to get out of their problems.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I got goosebumps. Just such a beautiful story. So good. Okay, so now the colors and the words change directions every year. And so in your, I'm sure it's in the book too, and you talk about this, but definitely in the course, you broke it all out for us. So I printed this and made sure that I followed you, where the lucky numbers were. I activated it, and where they weren't. I did the
And
opposite.
also where the lucky colors are for each direction. Yeah.
Lucky color. Yes.
The
Yes.
lucky colors for each direction. So, because then you can use anything, if it's a candle or a vase or something to just activate it. You have to think about it that your home is like a body, yeah,
Ah,
a big body, and you're living in it, yeah. And so, by activating the different directions, you're actually activating the energy of the body, but you're also activating you in that body, yeah, and it
yes.
affects your mindset. So, for example, I know for you, the relationship color is aqua blue for you,
Yes, it
right?
is. Yes, it
It's all
is.
about clarity. So
Yeah.
this year, it's very important for you to be about clarity, but it's a lot of new beginnings. When the aqua blue comes in, it's like a new flow of water comes in. Yeah. And it's clear water. So it means
Mm.
that this year could have a lot of new relationships, both of clients, both on your love life.
I want it. Bring
Yeah.
it.
So, but it's clear. So it won't be, it's not muddy relationships. They're very clear,
Mm.
um, transparent relationships that are coming into your life. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And then, for example, for your success direction, it's gold, it's abundance. Yeah.
Yes.
So it means you need to really work a lot with gold. And I love your background. It's all very goldish
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
Mhm.
beautiful to have that color around you. And actually, I was thinking about that today. And so I wore something specifically with a lot of golden dots too for you.
Beautiful. I love
Just
it.
to bring you some of the gold, right?
Oh,
And but that means there's a lot of abundance, and abundance means overflowing energy. So you can go to a next level, exponential. So this is a year for you with a lot of amazing shifts happening, but you had to prepare for it. So last year was a year of preparation. Yeah.
yes, it
So it's
was.
always about inward, outward. It's like the tides in a way. Yeah. Certain
Yes.
years you will feel, doesn't mean they won't be lucky and that you won't have good results successfully, but you need to then understand that this is a time you need to go more inward. Now, this is not time to go inward this year for you, Diane. It's all to go out in the world,
Yeah.
and help as much people. And then that's what abundance will bring you.
Yes. Well, thank you for that. And I am, I'm you. Well, you know me personally, so for everybody else, sometimes you feel like I'm never going to get there. Like I feel like I'm in the middle of the desert and I'm never going to get there. And then all of a sudden things do shift. And believe me, I've taken the action to do it and
Yeah.
all of that. But then we have these opportunities, and there's that little part of us that makes us feel fear, like, oh, maybe I'm not ready yet, or maybe this is too much for me. And to be able to just step out and do it anyway, it's been extraordinary how the universe, the feng shui together, everything is aligning with it because I did the preparation work and I follow your work, and so I know this is a big year for me.
Yeah.
So just being able to step into it and trust, not naively, just
No, no.
um,
I mean,
yeah,
still very grounded, right?
yeah, very grounded.
Good business-wise, very
Yes,
grounded. I mean, I'm a businesswoman, so I'm very grounded.
yes,
But I also know by adding this shift of energy, things will go easier and faster. Yeah.
yes,
Because when people ask me, how have you gotten through this experience that you like suddenly things shifted amazingly for you? And I said, yes, but you have to understand everything was aligned, my soul, my mind, my actions, and my environment. And
yes,
when everything is aligned, it's like the flow is happening. You're in that amazing flow of light. And there are moments that sometimes there are years like last year, we did a lot of preparation. Why could I bring out three books? Because the books were ready, because the marketing was ready. There's a lot of preparation that goes into things. But
yes,
and my team was like, no, let's bring out the book last year. And said, no, it's not the right timing. It needs to meet the Chinese New Year's coming. That's where all my numbers line up. Energetically, it's so strong. Let's bring it out. And I was right. So sometimes we always want to move forward so fast, but the flow is against us. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like the wind is against us. Yeah. And
Mhm.
so if you can then activate and calm and balance the energy, you're always in the right flow at the right moment.
And you said something so powerful. It's like the wave, right? Coming in and out. And when you study this and you understand this and know this, you will do what you did, Marie, which is hold off on it because you knew that that wasn't the year. Which, by the way, happy birthday. I know you had a very special birthday. I was there for it. And so this is a very special year for you because it's your year and it's your animal, right? Am I doing
Yes,
that
I
right?
am a water rabbit. So it's a water rabbit year. Yeah.
Water rabbit year. Yes.
So
Yeah.
I turned 60. And so what happens when you are 60 in the old traditions of China, you become an elder. Like you have gone through all the elements. You have gone through the 5 elements: water, fire, earth, metal, and wood. And so you come back into your own sign and your own elements. And so it's always a very lucky time when you do that, because from that moment on, you're also more considered and respected as an elder. Yeah.
Mm.
And it's like from that moment on, you are have a certain wisdom. Let's put it this way, right?
Yes.
I always say if you after 60 don't have some wisdom, then it would be really sad.
Yes. Yes. Well, that'll be me next year, not
I
this
know.
birthday, the next one. So I'm excited
We'll
about that.
celebrate that too.
Wow, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Well, it's just been an absolute pleasure to have you here. I'm not sending you anywhere. I just want to let everybody know how to learn more about you and we're going to have links for your books. Say the name of them again and tell them where to get your app and your site, your courses, all of that.
Okay, so the energy number book, yeah, it's the first one I would like you to get. Then the Diamond Energy Principles, all about colors. And then going to the practice is the Diamond Energy Journal. And
Yes.
of course, they can go to the Mary Diamond app and they just can then find out their compass direction. So, because based working with these books, literally you will need the app anyhow, because you need to know to follow up with what is shared in it. And then, of course, as you have shared, it's the magical 2023 if you want to make your magical vision board. And then the Feng Shui 2023 is to really activate your home based on the water rabbit year for this year.
Yes. And even though the New Year's started, the Chinese New Year is later than our regular
Yes.
traditional New Year. And I just did it. So it's definitely not too late to do this. I would
Oh,
highly recommend that you do it.
yeah.
Highly recommend that you do it.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Diane, for your enthusiasm and sharing my work and wisdom.
Well, I've been a fan of yours before I was a friend of yours. And so I'm so honored and grateful that we collaborate together and support one another. I want your work out in the world to as many people as possible. And that's what this show is about. It's about, I bring on people that I actually follow, admire, have read their book, study their work, and want to bring it to my audience to make their lives better. And you've definitely been a shining diamond in my life. So I'm so grateful to you. So thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you again soon. I know I will see you very soon in a few months.
Yes.
And thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Sending you so much love.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Just incredible. I hope you are all going to, at the very least today, download this app. Download this app and start changing your life by understanding your energy numbers. And thanks for the hearts and the likes and the loves. Thanks for being here. It's really changed my life. And like I said, I binge watched everything this weekend. Her courses, paused, did the thing, paused, did the thing. And I already can feel a shift, and I want that for you. So make sure that you get everything that she does. So before we do our mantra meditation, I am going to just say a quick word about what's going on here. I have today, part of what's happening for me and my success and future has been having this television show. And so I know what it's done for me, and I know where we're going. We're launching a television network. It's upcoming. There's a lot of excitement and buzz going on around it. But I want you to have that same opportunity for yourself. So if you're an entrepreneur or a professional and you are an expert in your industry, your business is going well, but now you're ready to take it to the next level and you want to have impact in the world like Marie Diamond's had impact in the world, then I invite you to join me for training where I'm going to teach you how to launch and start in your own show. I teach you some of the things that you need to know. We're not going to play the video today, team. I'm just going to share it. So get ready with the link. So it is launch and start in your own TV show. It's a masterclass where I teach you the top 7 things every show needs to have. Also, the top 3 mistakes I see most hosts making. It's an absolutely free class, and you can register for it at tvhostmaker.com, tvhostmaker.com. And I promise you will walk away with some insights on why now is the absolute best time to start your own television show. Marie's launching her network too. This is the time. So I hope that you will join me there, and I will see you inside the masterclass, tvhostmaker.com. All right. Okay. So with our last remaining minute, I just want to ground us into what we experienced today and let you know that I want you to feel better now at the end of this episode than you did at the beginning. And don't you feel better already just feeling Marie's energy and feeling that coming through, and now being excited to realize and a little relieved, like if things weren't working out for me, maybe it was because of my environment. I had no idea that environment is responsible for 33% of my luck and my manifestations. So I want you to just close your eyes for a minute and take a deep breath. We're not going to do our regular mantra meditation. We don't have time for that, but I do want you to feel grounded. So just stop what you're doing for 1 minute and close your eyes and take a deep breath in for the count of 4. And then hold it for the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe it out for 8. And listen to my words. I have today to love my life. Something really good is going to happen to me today. I can feel it. Miracles big and small. I notice them all. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I have today to work with my energy number to manifest and understand the chi and the flow of energy, understand my directions, and utilize all the resources that Marie Diamond has available to help me improve my life through the power of Feng Shui, law of attraction, quantum physics, meditation, and manifestation. I'm grateful that I was here today for this message, and I'm going to move in inspired action. I'm moving in inspired action. It's not just some passive thing like, oh, that sounds interesting. No, I'm going to take the action, get the app, get the books, get the programs, and start today, because I know that starting today and each day forward, my life will start to get better and better and better. And I deserve to have everything I want. I deserve to be the powerful manifester that I am and understand all of this. And so on this day and every day forward, I have today to be very intentional with my life. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank my beautiful guest, Marie Diamond, and all her beautiful work. We will have links for her books, links to her site here for you. And don't forget to follow me, social media, Diane Forster Official. You can download this TV show as an app. We have it available that way as well. And then my website is dianeforster.com. I will see you next time. Take care. Have a beautiful today. And I love you madly. Bye-bye.